शङ्करांशभूम शङ्करार्यपीठसद्गुरुन् शुद्धसत्त्वभासुरान् सुवर्त्मनीतभूसुरान् सर्वभूतसौख्यदान् क्षमाकरान् यतीश्वरान्।
ओम श्रीमते शंकरार्याय धीमते बुद्धशक्तये नमोऽस्त्वद्वैत सिद्धान्त स्थापनोपात्तमूर्तये श्रीहरिं परमानन्दम् उपदेष्टारमीश्वरं व्यापकं सर्वलोकानां कारणं तं नमाम्यहम्। अपरोक्षानुभूतिर्वै प्रोच्यते मोक्षसिद्धये सद्भिरेव प्रयत्नेन वीक्षणीया मुहुर्मुहुः। So we were studying the commentary for this 99th shloka. Uchyate agnaihi balat shaitat tada anarthadvayagmaha vedanta mata hanam cha yato jnanamiti shrutihi. So if we were to assert that there is prarabdha karma for the jnani, then there will be two types of faults. The faults have been explained by the Acharya here in the commentary. So we have seen about 3 or 4 lines of the commentary, but we will go back and then complete read the commentary from the beginning itself, so that we get a proper link to the present discussion. Uchyate agneirihi balat cha etat tada anarthadvayagamaha vedantamatahanam cha yato jnanamiti shrutihi. The first dosha or defect is that the Vedanta Siddhanta, that itself will be shattered, in the sense it will be given, it will be faulted. And the second one is the Shruti that teaches that the Atma-dhyanam happens because of Nididhyasanam and all that Shruti itself will be faulted or contradicted. That is the idea. So we need a lot of explanation to understand this. So the Acharya Swami Vidyaranya starts the commentary. Ukta Vaiparitya Bhadakamaha Uchyateti. Vaiparitya means in case someone doesn't agree to the proposition that the Prarabdha Karma is no longer there, that is, even the Prarabdha Karma is not there for the Jnani, along with the Sanchita Karma and Agami Karma, even Prarabdha Karma is completely dispelled for the Jnani. If that is not agreed to, then that is by singling out Prarabdha Karma, if someone were to assert that Prarabdha Karma will be there for the Jnani, then these two defects will be there. It can't be avoided. Etat Prarabdha Agnehi Shruti Tatparya Anabhidnehi Balat Avivekas Samarthyat Cha Uchate Yatharthataya Pratipadyate. If the ignorant ones, not knowing the ultimate proper purport of the Veda, if they were to assert that Prarabdha Karma is there, then what happens is Chakarat Advayatmanam na Pashyati. That is, they do not know the Shruti Tatparyam, also that they do not have the Anubhava of the Atman. So both these things are there. That is why in the Mundakopanishad, the Guru to whom the aspirant resorts to is given the two very important epithets, Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. He has to be a Shrotriya, that is, he has to be very, very well versed in the Sampradaya of interpreting the Shruti Shastra, the Vedanta Shastra, and also he has to be a Aparoksha Jnani also. These two epithets are given there in the Upanishad. So the Acharya is suggesting that also a person who is ignorant, he is ignorant not only about the purport of the Shruti, he is also ignorant about the true Anubhava of the Atman. So, Advaya Atmanam na pashyati. Tada Anarthadvaya Agamaha Doshadvaya Praptihi. Two defects come up. Tatra Prarabdha Rupasya Dvaitasya Angikare Anirmoksha Prasangaha iti Eko Doshaha. So the Prarabdha Karma, if it is going to be admitted, then the defect of the Vedanta, which teaches moksha, that itself will be contradicted. That is, moksha will not be possible at all. moksha bhave jnana sampradaya ucheda rupo dvitiyo doshaha iti. So the second dosha will be, if moksha is not possible, there will not be a mukta to teach the Vedanta Shastra. So that sampradaya will be cut off. That is the second dosha. Na kevalam doshadvayasyeva praptihi apito Vedantamata hanam cha. So Vedantamatasya Advaitasya hanam tyagaha bhavishyati. Prarabdha grahana rupasya Dvaitasya yathartya dityarthaha. So when the Vedanta Shastra is teaching that the Advaita, the Atman is Advaita, that is secondless Atman or Brahman, that will be contradicted because this person is proposing Prarabdha karma as a second entity, a real second entity apart from Brahman. So there will not be Advaita, it will be Dvaita only. That will be the conclusion of the Shruti. So that is also not desirable. Tarhi kim pratipattavyam ityadaha. In such a case, if such is the case, what are we to understand from this shloka? What is the correct understanding? So that is being given out in the shloka in the last quarter of the shloka. Yato jnanamiti shrutihi. Yata iti. Yato yasyaha sakashat jnanam bhavati tadrishi sa shrutihi. So that shruti is that shruti from which one gets the aparoksha jnanam, that shruti, that teaching of the shruti, the particular shruti from which the aparoksha jnanam is had, that shruti is going to be now explained. Grahya iti sheshaha. The shruti, the shloka doesn't say that particular shruti has to be known and analyzed and followed. That portion is not stated in the shloka. The shloka simply says yato jnanam iti shruti. So the commentary says that this part has to be the word grahya is to be supplied. That is it should be added. So that is that particular shruti is to be accepted by us and analyzed and learned. Sa shrutisto, that shruti is now being stated. Tameva dhiro vignaya prajnam kurvita brahmanaha nanudhyayan bahun shabdan vacho viglapanam hi tate. So the shruti says tameva dhiro vignaya. The aspirant has to know the shruti first. Its meaning, its purpose, the whole thing he has to know from the acharya and his own intelligence. He has to know the meaning of the shruti, and then comes the nididhyasana part of it, and then comes the atma anubhava part of it. So tameva dhiro vignaya prajnam kurvita brahmanaha nanudhyayan bahun shabdan vacho viglapanam hi tate. So apart from the Vedanta part of the Veda, one should not indulge in the contemplation of any other part that is pertaining to karma, upasana and things like that, because he is now totally focused on the Vedanta part, which is going to lead to the aparoksha jnanam. But then if he is going to deviate and delve on the other parts of the Vedanta, which are not directly related to this atma jnanam, nididhyasanam, then he will be simply losing his time and wasting away his life. That is the caution the Upanishad is giving here. So this particular mantra is being elucidated by the Acharya himself here in the commentary. Etad abhiprayaha kaha iti chet dikhyate. What is the purport of this Shruti passage? Dhiraha viveki brahmanaha brahma bhavitum ichuhu tameva vedanta prasiddham atmanam vignaya adau upadeshataha shastratascha jnatva anantaram prajnam shastracharya upadishta vishayam aparokṣānubhava paryantam jignasa parisamaptikarim kurvita. So he is, in one sentence, he is giving the purport of the half of this Shruti. The rest of is reserved for the next sentence. So here, Dhiraha Viveki, that is the aspirant who is a very intelligent person, who is endowed with the faculty of discrimination. Viveki, he is called a Brahmana in this in the Shruti. Who is a Brahmana? Brahma Bhavitum Ichuhu, the one who is desirous of becoming Brahman, the one who is desirous of realizing himself as Brahman, he is called a Brahmana here. Ichuhu, Tameva Vedanta Prasiddham Atmanam Vignaya. So he has to know the Atman, which is being taught by the Vedanta, which is very, very popularly known in the Vedanta, which is non-different from Brahman, that Atman. He has to, that Pratik Atman himself, Vignaya, Adau Upadeshataha Shastratascha Jnatva. So he has to first know it from the Acharya and then from the Shastra. That is, the Upadesha is from the Acharya and the Shastra is the one which is available. Of course, the Acharya himself is basing his Upadesha on the Shastra, but he would not have completely, fully explained the Shastra. So if the aspirant is needing some more inputs, he has to resort to the Shastra and get the inputs from there with the guidance of the Acharya. Jnatva Anantaram Prajnam Kurvita. So that Prajnam, the Prajna means Shastracharya Upadishta Vishayam Aparoksha Jnana Aparoksha Anubhava Paryantam. So that Prajna is first Paroksha and then later on it has to become Aparoksha. So the Paroksha Jnanam, which is deriving from the Acharya and the Shastra and his own intelligence and his own analysis and all that prior to Nididhyasanam. So that knowledge is called Paroksha Jnanam. Then that has to get converted into Aparoksha Jnanam as a result of his serious focus, intense focus on the purport of the Shruti, which he has ultimately derived from his own intelligence, Mananam and Shravanam and all that. So that is the one which is going to result in Aparoksha Jnanam, which will, so Aparoksha Jnana Anubhava Paryantam, Aparoksha Anubhava Paryantam, direct realization. So what it will result in is immediately his quest will come to an end. Jignasa Parishamaptikarim Purvita. So his quest was there before. His Jignasa was there before. He had heard before from someone that Atmajnanam will result in liberation. So that he had heard. So now, and he took all the proper steps to taking that inquiry to its logical end. And now when the realization happens, that inquiry comes to a logical end. So that is called the Jignasa Parisamaptikari. So now he doesn't need anything to be, there is nothing left to be known for him. So everything that is to be known for liberation is known by him. So nothing is left to be known. So in the Gita's chapter also we have got this kind of shloka, Yajñātva Bhuyo Anyat Jnātavyam Avashishyate. So that shloka is there in the 7th chapter of the Gita, and in so many other places also that meaning is brought out. That is called Kritakritya. Etad Buddhva Buddhiman Syat Kritakrityasya Bharata. In the 15th chapter, last and end, this is what is stated by the Bhagavan. First, the Dvavimo Purushav Loke Ksharascha Akshara Evacha Ksharas Sarvani Bhutani Kutasto Akshara Evacha Uttama Purushastvanyaha Paramatmi Tudakrataha, then Aksharadapi Chottamaha. So the Kutastha is that Purushottama is beyond the Akshara, which is called Maya, and the Kshara is all the products of Maya is called Kshara, and the Maya itself is called Akshara, and Purushottama is the one beyond the Akshara, which translates to the Turiya or the Chaturtham of the Mandukya Upanishad. So that when that is known, and in that manner which is known, such a person is called a Kritakritya. He becomes the goal of Parama Purushartha, that is Samam Bonam of that, is attained by him. So he doesn't have anything to be known or attained. Praptasya Praptihi, Praptavyam Praptam, Praptavyam, Praptavyam Praptam, Gnatavyam Gnatam, Labdavyam Labdam. All these things are stated in the Panchadashi in praise of this Jnanam. Then Bahun. So now the second part of the Shruti, Nanudhyayan Bahun Shabdan Vacho Viglapanam Hitate, that is being explained by the Acharya in the commentary. Bahun Karma Upasana Pratipadakan Shabdan Vakya Sandarbhan Na Anudhyayat Na Chintayet. So Nanudhyayan Bahun Shabdan. He should not be dabbling with many words. So what the words means here literally, it is not simply one or two words. It is the entire Karma Kanda and the Upasana portion of the Veda. That's what is indicated by the word Bahun Shabdan. So Bahun Karma Upasana Pratipadakan Shabdan Vakya Sandarbhan. So whatever is going to be available in the Shastra regarding those things, that should not be resorted to by him. Na Anudhyayate, na Chintaye. He should not waste his time in thinking about or contemplating on those things. Now his sole focus is on the contemplation of the pure Shuddha Atman Nirguna Chaitanyam. Apart from that, nothing else should occupy his attention. Tarhi Tan Bruyat Kim Tena Ityaha. In case if he flouts this rule, what is going to be the consequence? Vachaha iti. Tat Dvaita Shastra Patanam Vachaha Viglapanam Visheshena Shamakaram. So he will be only wasting his energy on that. So that, but then the energy is being stated by the word, indicated by the word Vachaha Viglapanam. Vak is actually Vag Indriyam. But then that is only an Upalakshana for the other faculties also, because he will be wasting his faculties on those things which are not actually contributing to the Atma Jnanam, that is the Aparoksha Jnanam here. We also are reminded of the Kathopanishad famous mantra, Paranchikhani Vitran Swayambhuhu Tasmat Paran Pashyati Antaratman Kashit Dhiraha Pratyagatmanam Aikshate Avrita Chakshuhu Amritatvam Ichan. So the second line of that Kathopanishad is what is relevant here. So there, first the Upanishad said that the Creator has created this Jiva in such a way that all his faculties are all outward turned. And as a result of that, he is not even knowing that there is something inside, that is the Atman, to be known. But then someone who is a very, very fortunate one, who is also a very, very daring person, after having known from somewhere, someone that Atman Jnana alone will give him peace, he turns all his faculties inwards. That means he doesn't waste time in outward pursuits. That's what is actually meant there, because one cannot really turn the Indriyas inside, because the whatever is inside is also not known by the, can't be known by the Indriyas. So literally that is not the meaning there. What it means is that his outward pursuits should be curtailed to the barest minimum. That is the teaching there. So Tarhi Tan Bruyat Kim Tena Ityaha Vachaha Tadvaita Shastra Patanam. So why he calls it as Dvaita Shastra is the up till karma, so even karma and even upasana will be actually Dvaita only, because in karma definitely there is Dvaita, because he considers himself to be a pure, to be a finite individual, and he considers all the goal that he is going to get in this loka or paraloka as bhoga, that is also different from him. And the one who is going to give that prasada is that Ishvara, that is also different from him. And all the accessories he gathers to perform a karma to lead to that result, that is also different from him. So it is fully Dvaita only. And when it graduates to upasana, there is saguna upasana, then also there is Dvaita, because Ishvara is different from him. So with that bhava only he can do upasana. So that way the Acharya calls it Dvaita Shastra Patanam. Vachaha Viglapanam Visheshena Shamakaram. So it is going to sap his energy out of that person. So that is that's a warning given here. He iti sarvanubhava siddham iti alam pallavitena. So he says all these sadhakas who have trodden this path, they would have at some time or the other experienced this. So that's why he says, the Shritu itself, he says that he means it is very, very popular. It's very, very well known. So well known to whom? Only to these people who are the aspirants, and the acharyas who guide them. They also know that very well. So that is how this situation has got a popularity in the Upanishad itself. So now this is the end of this shloka 99. Uchyate Agneir Balat Etat Tada Anartha-dvaya Agamaha Vedanta Matahanamcha Yato Jnanamiti Shrubihi. So now we move on to the 100th shloka. So from here, the topic changes to the actual implementation of the teaching for those aspirants who are not able to get success in the Atma Jnanam, Atma Vichara through Vichara. So for those who have not been able to get that, or not been able to reach even Vichara, the Vichara proper, certain exercises are given. This is called yoga, but then this yoga is distinct from the Patanjali yoga system, but then those terms are used here, but the meanings are completely different here. So this is a very, very interesting thing. 15 yogic sadhanas are going to be taught here, and several shlokas are being given to explain all the 15 sadhanas. So the sloka goes this way. Tripancha anyato Tripanchanganyatho vakshye purvoktasya hi labdhaye taisya sarvaihi sada karyam nididhyasanameva tu. So it is called a nididhyasanam, but then this practice is very, very important for the run-up to the nididhyasanam proper. So Tripancha angani athaha vakshye, 15 sadhanas or anga means limbs. Actually, Ashtanga Yoga is also called Anga only. There are also 8 Angas there, 8 limbs are there. It's translated as limbs there by the English translators. Anga means limb. But actually, there also, whenever we talk of Anga, it is only in relation with Angi. So Angi is a person, or Angi is a composite whole. The Angas are the components in that composite whole. So that is how the Anga and Angi are related. So that yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, is actually Angas for the Angi, that is the ultimate, that is this main sadhana there. So here also, Tripancha Angani Atha Vakshye, 15 Angas, that is 15 limbs, are going to be stated here. Purvoktasyati Labdaye, what has been stated in the foregoing part of the text. Now, so far we have seen, in order to attain that Aparokṣānubhūti, 15 steps are being taught here. Taisya sarvaihi sada karyam nididhyasanamevatu. So with these 15, all the 15 have to be practiced thoroughly in order to attain that goal of Aparokṣānubhūti. So here the commentary also is quite lengthy. Tadevam etavata granthas sandarbhena mukhyadhikarinaha Vairagyadi sadhana chaturtaya purvakam Vedanta vakya vicharaha eva pratyeka bhinna brahma aparoksha jnana dvara mukhyam moksha karanam iti abhidam. So he is now summarizing the entire 99 shlokas, we can say, in one sentence. Tadevam etavata sandarbhena. So in these 99 shlokas that we have seen so far, etavata means so far, Mukhyadhikarinaha, that is the foremost adhikari, there is a foremost type of aspirant, he is the Mukhyadhikari, Vairagyadi sadhana chaturtaya purvakam. So he is endowed with the sadhana chaturtaya, Viveka, Vairagya, sadhana, Samadhi Shatka Sampati, and Mukshatvam. He is endowed with all of them. Then with that, equipped with that, Vedanta Vakya Vicharaha. So with that he has entered into Vedanta Vakya Vicharaha, and then that is Vedanta Vakya Vichara will involve Shravana, Manana, and Nididhyasanam, and through that he will attain Aparoksha Jnanam. So that has been stated so far. Pratyeka Bhinna Brahma Aparoksha Jnana Dvara. So Aparoksha Jnanam of what? Of Atman. But what is that Atman? It is non-distinct from Brahman. So that Anubhava is had by this practice of the Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana by such a qualified person. Mukhyam moksha karanam iti ahitam. So that is the real cause, or that is the one which engenders this Atma Jnanam, Aparoksha Jnanam, which leads to moksha. So now, idanim asakrit vicharyapi buddhimandyat vishayasaktyadi pratibandhena Aparoksha Jnanam yasya na jayate tasya mandadhikarinaha nirguna brahmopasanameva mukhyam sadhanam iti abhipretya sasadhanam dhyana yogam pratijanate acharyaha tripancheti. So now the aspirant who is not of that top-notch level, this person is not of that level, he is of a middling level. Idanim asakrit vicharyapi, he has engaged himself in vichara for some time, but then he is not able to attain the goal. So now the Acharya is identifying the problems, the causes of his constant that is failure, and then he is suggesting the ways to improve his faculties, that is sadhana, that is his equipment, and then try and then do the same vichara. So now it is actually vichara, but then it is taking the shape of a dhyanam. It is not a vichara proper, but then it is taking the shape of the form of a dhyanam. And this dhyana is also being taught by Swami Vidyaranya himself in the Panchadashi in the 9th chapter, Dhyana Deepa Prakarana. So there also the same kind of adhikari will do that Nirguna Dhyanam. That is, it's not Vichara proper, it's Dhyanam, and he will attain the same fruit. So here, Idanim Asatkar Vicharyapi Buddhimandya Vishayasaktadi Pratibandhena. So he identifies the causes for this difficulty this person is facing, this aspirant is facing. One is Buddhimandya. Buddhimandya means he is not, his intellect is not sharp enough. It is not subtle enough. It is not pure enough. All these things will be there. Because of that, he is not able to get the Aparoksha through Vichara. Then the other cause could be the Vishayasakta. Vishayasakti is his mind is distracted towards the outside sense objects. So that is another cause. So Buddhimandya, Vishayasakti, other causes are also there. And then Purva Papam and things like that could be also be there, which is resulting in these things. Vishayasakti, Pratibandhena, these are the obstacles. Aparoksha Jnanam Yasya Na Jayate, for a person who is not able to get the Aparoksha Jnanam because of these reasons, Tasya Mandadikarinaha. So he is calling these people Mandadikaris, that is, they are of a middling type or lowly type. Mandadikarinaha, Nirguna Brahma Upasanameva Mukhyam Sadhanam. For them, Nirguna Brahma Upasana itself alone is the Mukhyam Sadhanam. It is not Vichara, but then it is Upasana. That is, the distinction here is that in Vichara, at least the Aparoksha Jnanam that I am Brahman is very, very strong there. But then here, even that is not very strong. He has to bring it in with a lot of efforts. Even that idea that I am Brahman, so that has to be brought in with a lot of effort. So that is why this the Brahma Upasana is suggested. Mukhyam Sadhanam iti abhipretya sasadhanam dhyana yogam pradijanate. So he is teaching the dhyana yoga along with the accessories that are required to practice that. Sasadhanam dhyana yogam pradijanate acharya tripancheti. So that is a sadhanam is this 15 angas. That is the pancha angani. Tripancha angani, 15 limbs. Tripancheti. Atha Shabdo Adhikari Vedarthaha. So in the shloka, Tripancha Angani Atha Vakshya. Atha means hereafter, I will say. So that hereafter means, so far we have spoken about the Mukhya Adhikari. Now a distinct Adhikari is going to be addressed here. So Atha Adhikari Vedarthaha. Kvachit Atha iti Pataha Tasmin Pakshe Yato Mandadhikari Vicharam Na Labate Ataha Petoho Ityarthaha. In some texts, this reading is slightly different. Instead of atha, it is atha, that is alpaprana atha. So the meaning will differ there. So there, atha means therefore. So here, atha means hereinafter, whereas ataha means will be therefore, hence or therefore. So that when such a reading is there, the meaning we have to take is yataha mandadhikari vicharam na labate ataha yato yataha. Since the Mandadhikari is not able to get Vichara straight away, for that reason, these 15 limbs are being suggested. Tripancha, Trigunani, Trigunitani, Pancha, Panchadasha ityataha. So Tripancha means 3 times 5. So 3 times 5 is 15. So that's what he said. Trigunitani Pancha. So 3 times 5, it is Panchadasha 15. So we will stop here with that. The other portions we can read the commentary in the next class. Om Shastram Shadhirami Mamsa Devastu Parameshwaraha Acharya Shankaracharya Santune Janma Janmani Aparokṣānubhūti Prochate Moksha Siddhaye Sadbhireva Prayatnena Ikshaniya Muhu Sriharim Paramanandam Upadeshtaramishwaram Vyapakam Sarvalokanam Karanam Tam Namamyaham Vidyavine Sampannam Vitaragam Vivekinam Vande Vedanta Tattvajnam Vidushekara Bharati Om Tatsat.